Hello and welcome to the ANZCRL Combined Racing League here for race number 5 here of the ANZCRL Combined Racing League BTCC series. We are here at Oulton Park, so this is practice coming down so people can adjust their balance of performance. So Highlander here is who we're watching here, who won the race, will have the biggest hit of the power band or air restrictor. And also joining me in the box tonight, once he ticks his box, is Jebo 13.
Howdy ho! Yeah, race number 2.
That's it. So this is practice right now. We've got 3 minutes remaining, and Filth has gone fastest.
Yeah, 1:25.7. It's a sort of little time for him.
That's a good time. Oh, look at Metal Drive, 25.8, 26 for length. Highlander, 26.9.
It is that.
27. And also Commander Jim's been able to make it tonight too in the Astra. So we have 2 Astras making the racing round tonight.
Just good.
Unfortunately, default trap is having some Xbox internet issues. So unfortunately, we've lost the second Mercedes-Benz.
Race 2, I think, is going to be a bit turned on its head. We've got see a Highlander down in 5th who won race 1 with that high top.
Yeah.
And Woody, who hasn't put time down yet, finished 2nd place. So.
So Phil's looking good for. Oh, his link runs really wide the final corner. There's Woody Lizard just in front of him, and Woody Lizard puts in the time. It's a 27.5. As we did say, we think Mercedes-Benz needs a few laps to really get its tyres to work. So Woody will be. So the front row is going to be Highlander of 1, Woody Lizard and Mercedes of 2. So it's going to be a Renault Mercedes front row here for race number 5 here at Oulton Park. We've also got Commander Jim. Let's have a quick look at Commander Jim. Commander Jim's actually, since he didn't make the last race, he's actually going to have probably the most amount of power technically for this race. There he is in the Astra. So he saw a wrench of months of work here. Very nice silver and orange Astra. And Jim so far is 5th fastest right now.
It's 28.
Oh, just runs a bit wide there. So we're down to 2 cars on track right now, about a minute remaining. Everyone else is retired to pit lane, they've made their changes.
It's 40 seconds to go. It was a second race 2.
So looking at the race times, the guy who won the last race, Highlander, is just ahead of Woody. You hope Woody would find a little bit more pace and either be just a bit of Highlander or a bit closer to him in this race.
Who finished 3rd? Was it just Starfia over?
No,
Link?
it would have been Link finished.
3rd.
It was Link, Jake Starfia, then Metal.
So Link's doing alright with a 26.7. Starfia is struggling just a little bit. Expect him to be a little bit quicker.
That's it. So that's it for Commander Jim. He's still 5th. As Woody Lizard there is. The man who's staying up in 2nd. That is not me hard, unfortunately. We're not playing the game that the whole nation can't get their heads around. What is Darky eating tonight? So there we go. That's the practice times for this session. So Filth fastest with Ski in second, Metal Drive in third, Link in third, Commander Jim in fifth, Highlander in sixth, Woody Lizard in seventh, and Jay Starfier in eighth. So that's not their qualifying results, but if you look at the gaps, they're not too bad. Once again, it's the first couple of guys, they're just a bit quicker, but then the mid-pack from like fourth back to the eighth, it's pretty tight.
I'm expecting the first three to be very close. You've got Metal, Ski, and Fields all doing very similar times, and their restrictors are all around the same point too. There's not going to be a lot between them, I don't think. I know Fields is fully open, wasn't he? You finish.
Filth, he finished last in that
That's
race.
so he's basically, well, Commander Jim will have
more power than
have
Filth.
more power than Filth, but Filth's starting at he's starting here 7th.
That's it. So there's the grid there.
It's going to be interesting to see these faster guys try and make their way through the field.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Highlander and Woody go with the guys right behind them with a bit more power. So here we go. Race number 6 is about to get underway here. Revs are building.
5. Race number 5.
And away we go, and Highlander's gone nowhere.
Metal got a...
Lizard is just driven past in Metal and Jay Starfier. Highlander just falls in the back of Mercedes leads over from Woody Lizard.
Metal come from second last.
Oh, there's a touch and Filth has gone around.
It's mayhem.
It's a cluster. It's an absolute cluster. Oh, they're off on the dirt. So Metal Drive's gone past Woody.
Well, it looks like Highlander was involved in that.
Yes, Highlander unfortunately was the innocent party caught in that accident there. There he is. There's Highlander's gone past Jay Starfier now. So Metal Drive is taking the lead ahead of Woody Lizard, who's in second. There's Ski. Ski's in third with Commander Jim from Jim's Racing in fourth now. Link in fifth, Filth in sixth. He's not having a good race tonight. He's had 2 race starts, 2 race instances.
And Metal Drive's got past Woody, so he's up to first.
That's it. So Metal's with an awesome start. And he's actually going to have more power than Woody, so I don't think Woody's going to have to go at him. But if Woody can maintain that place, he can have 2 second places here.
I think Metal picked up a few time penalties that last race, so if you can keep those tyres on that black stuff, stay not too far behind Metal if he does.
See, there's a gap there, so let's have a quick look at the leader right now. So there's Metal Drive, who's just been almost gifted by a poor start by Highland. He couldn't get away from the line. There's Woody Lizard in the Mercedes in second. And look at that gap to Ski. But Ski's going to have some horsepower here, so it depends on how he drives. He might be able to hunt down Woody. But he's got a bit of a gap here. Link in fifth. Highlander, a poor start and get involved in this. The car actually looks pretty clean, so he might have some error. But we'll see how he goes over the next couple laps so he can make up time now. A Starfier also get involved, so there was a lot of guys getting involved in that accident.
That's it. It was a big accident. There were cars all.
Oh, that is Link. I heard the motor, so Link's spun.
That's going to be a bit of damage to the front left of that car.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
the
motor thing. So Metal Drive is really starting to pull a gap on Woody Lizard. There he is. I think it's all happening around. Oh, Jim's got the time penalty. I think Filth and Highlander are actually trying to get close up to each other now.
Highlander's going to try to make his way back through.
That's it. He needs to keep moving forward here now. He started on the front row, but just went nowhere off the start.
Commander Sirius in the group chat, the track was blocked more than the Suez Canal.
The Suez Canal, yes, that's it. Good thing none of these cars are sponsored by Evergreen. So Filth in fifth. Commander Jim has a time penalty. We'll see how that plays out at the end of the race here. Metal Drive 25, 27 for Woody. Ski into third.
solid
Jim,
lap
not too
time
far
by
behind.
that's going to be a time penalty.
That will potentially be a time penalty, so we should see unless Ski chooses to get rid of it.
Yeah, don't see how that can't be a...
That's it. I'll be surprised if he gets away with that one. Big lock up in the final hairpin. Here's Commander Jim.
Just looking at it. There it goes. There's that time penalty. That puts Ski and Jim both basically on best position, I'd imagine, depending on what those time penalties are going to be.
Oh,
that's going to be a penalty too.
That's it. Just when you're about to think, oh mate, the enemy has got a time penalty, and now I'm just going to add to mine. So Metal Drive, he is pulling away.
The Highlander's doing a pretty good lap time there, 126.2, so he's going to be making his way back up through the field. He's got his way back up to 6th.
Let's hit hard on the brakes here. Jim trying to get to Ski. Astra versus Renault. Woody loses tyres. I think he's starting to come in now. The lap time's starting to drop down a bit now. 26.9 for Mercedes. Still not faster than Metal Drive.
The Metal with that better restrictor.
That's it. He's got more horsepower to burn, but Woody's doing well. He's second place now. As you can see the Mercedes up the road there. And there's Highlander in the background.
Not too far behind, Filth in front of him, so
no,
he's slowly catching.
If these two guys actually close up on the next two guys, they might not need to actually pass them, they might need to get behind him and just wait for the time penalties to just allow them to technically pass them by that way.
As much as you hate it, I'm definitely going to do it. Quickly have a quick look. We have a 1 and 3 seconds, so
it's not a big gap, but still you got to get within that range.
A 3 second will actually put Filth actually ahead of Jim on track with that time penalty.
That's it. So we'll see how we go. There's still a lot of racing to go. We're on lap 4 right now. So it all sort of kicked off at the start there. Unfortunately, a few people got it wrong, and then multiple people got involved in the incident, which is sort of racing incident. This Highlander is definitely quicker than Filth. He is closing up on him.
He's definitely closing up within the end of the next lap. Halfway through the next lap, he'll almost be on his tail, I reckon. Let's have a look at those lap times. What was it? He was, almost over half a second quicker that last lap.
Yeah, he was almost second quickest there. Ski was second quickest.
Well, that Metal's down into the 125.7, so that's a good time by him. He's out to a 5 second lead. Drive on well.
That's it. So Woody Lizard needs to hang on for another 6 more laps here to try and take another second place for Mercedes. Well, that might be a cut. That's very close on the corner there for Highland. Let's see how it goes. Is everyone sort of starting to close up? I think all these guys are starting to bunch up a bit now.
Ever so slightly.
Filth and Highlander are starting to close up on Jim and Ski.
Ski's acting Highlander's time, so he's sort of holding it on. But I think Jim, Filth and Highlander are all those three are really going to start bunting up over the next couple of laps.
That's it. Let's have a quick look at the Jay Starfield in the Mafia Racing Astra.
It's basically just laps in now, basically sitting good 10-11 seconds behind, so hoping, in his sake, he's hoping for someone to make a mistake up ahead, gain some extra points.
Yeah, unfortunately due to getting involved in an incident with everyone else, not much you can help about that one. There's Lincoln. Unfortunately suffered another spin and crash and down to the front of his Renault.
First and second races, he's done that now. So
Woody's actually starting to fall back into the gap of Ski here. He's starting to Metal Drive, still pushing on. Metal's
running a nice clean race and he's still consistent times there around that 26 seconds.
Woody's starting to fall back into the grasp of the in this mid pack here. Let's have a look at Woody.
So he'll have to watch himself.
So you can hear the other cars. There's Woody. about
Still got 2
2
seconds. Still 2 seconds.
2 seconds. There's Ski, but it's closing down. It's definitely closing down. That's what he does in this lap time. There's Highlander.
He's lost a bit. He's lost a bit of time there. Yeah, he lost over a second that last lap. Phil's put in a nice 125.8 that last lap. That was a cracker. But I think Phil does have no restrictor though. He's almost open for finishing that last lap, last race.
Not completely open, but he had more. He have a lot more power.
There you go. So that last lap, Highlander was 8 tenths behind Filth. Filth was 6 tenths quicker than Jim. So Filth's actually going to be coming right up on the back of Jim shortly. Oh, he is now.
There's a big slide from Jim. But Jim holds on to it. Oh, and Filth runs wide. That could give a slowdown now. Here we go. Big tank slap from one driver and another driver runs wide here. So you don't see a potential time penalty rock up for Filth unless he can lose it into the hairpin now. Really cuts that corner maybe a bit too much. You've got to be careful of that. And he gets the power now. Here we go. He's going to have a look at Jim. Into the chicane. You really need to be alongside early to try and make it stick. You can't quite send it here because it's not going to pay off.
Yeah, up the inside there definitely doesn't help.
No. But he's right on the backside of Jim now. And Ski is almost on the backside of Woody now. Oh, Phil's had a slow down. He's going to get rid of it. He's
going to try and get rid of it.
Highlander's scooted past. I think he might be trying to play the game as I've got time, if I get rid of the slow down penalty and close back up on the guy in front of me, I will jump him. Let's have a look at Ski now, because you can see he's right on the backside of Woody. There he is. Can Woody hold out for another 4 more laps?
Lap 7 of 11 just complete. So
lap 8. He's starting lap 8 now. So 4 to go. Metal drive out to a 9-second lead. Unless he makes a big mistake, he's practically got this one wrapped up here. He just needs to run the laps down. But here comes Ski. He is charging.
It's Filth. Looks like he may have got rid of that slowdown as well. So he's sitting 2 seconds.
Oh, there goes Commander Jim. Jim's has gone way off track in the background. Is he going to lose positions here to Highlander and Filth? No, he doesn't. No, he still holds on. But Filth is now having a look at Highlander, so it's starting to heat up at the end of the thing now.
That's it. Look at that drive out of that corner. Filth's got extra power. He's right on the back end of Highlander there.
That's it. Oh, that's Woody. Ski on the back of Woody Lizard.
Oh, you've got to be careful on that sausage curve coming into that. They can flip the car up on the 2 wheels.
Let's get to Woody. Here we go. Ski's all over the backside of Woody Lizard, but Woody Lizard needs to be wary that he has a time penalty. So it's all starting to come. It's all starting to apply now. So Woody doesn't really need to defend from Ski, but if he can stay within the range of that time penalty, he'll get the position back.
And with all this action on track, Metal Drive's driven out to a 10-second lead, so that's an absolute cracker of a drive by him.
Filth has made a mistake. He's dropped a bit of time off Highlander now, unfortunately. Oh, a bit of a wiggle there from Ski.
Highlander must be very close to the backside of Jim now. About those times, about a second.
Let's have a quick look there. Oh, there's Jim there.
There they are in the background, so he's slowly catching up.
Yeah, but Phil's backed off and made a mistake somewhere, so obviously...
Oh, Woody locks up.
But then so does Ski. Can Woody hang on? We're almost to the end of the race here.
Oh,
Ski's looking down the inside.
The base would have sent them, as we said that previous lap.
Nah. Oh, Woody does the Woody, pops it up on 2 wheels. That's not going to help his drive through out of here. There's Highlander. He's half a second behind Commander Jim now. Highlander doesn't need to pass Jim. If he just needs to sit behind him.
That's it with time penalties.
That's it. But he might want to try and get a bit closer to Ski, because then he might be able to get Ski as well.
Let's see what's Ski. So Ski's got a 1 second and Commander Jim's got 4 seconds. So
4 seconds, yep. So Highlander doesn't actually need to pass Jim here to get his position by a free kick. But if Phil can close up that gap, he might get Jim as well.
We're hoping that Woody and Ski start to battle a little bit more to try and at least close that gap in on Ski.
That's it. Highlander trying to close on Jim here for Braveheart Racing.
He's caught right up in that last corner. He's right on the tail now.
It. Oh, something's happened to Ski. Ski's had spin. Ski's gone off track. He's fallen back. There he is. Oh no, Ski's down to 6 now. That gives Woody Lizard some breathing room now.
That was turn.
And he's just going to drop the track, and around he goes again.
That was turn. That was turn 1 where he's had the accident there. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's got
maybe
up on that curb.
Him and Woody maybe.
No, he's got up on that curb and spun it. So he's got some damage there. He moves the ball out. So let's have a look now at Jim and Highlander. Oh, Highlander's got past Jim. Made the move.
Oh, everything's happening at the same time. It's a totally different to what happened in race 1. There was very, very little action.
See it, the faster guys at the back coming through. Made it all entertaining, but people not getting the starts here. So Highlander now got Jim. Woody has got some breathing room due to Highlander. And he's literally going to come down to the last lap as Metal Drive starts the final lap now.
I tell you what, Highlander will be happy with that drive. Getting caught into the damage in the first lap on the first corner, going right to last place and managing to get right back up to 3rd place. With the full restrictor, he'll be absolutely static with that drive.
That's it. Man, the Woody Lizard is doing well in 2nd place. He had Ski attacking, but then Ski's made the mistake, so he's Metal Drive on the final lap.
The final lap. Haven't seen much of him this lap.
He's not backing off, but he's cruising around basically. His lap times are 26.2.
He's being consistent.
But everyone else is balanced and they're just quicker. He's just quicker than everyone else.
He's doing his own race, his own 11 laps. Just basically a practice run.
That's it. So now we go up the hill for the final time at Oulton Park for race number 5. Yes.
5. Through the double right-hander.
Yep. Here he comes. Metal Drive. 1 corner to go. Hard on the brakes. Final corner. Turns it in. Gets on the throttle. And for Monster Inc. Racing, Metal Drive takes the win here for race number 5. There's Filth. Filth in 5th. Let's have a look at 2nd place. Here comes Woody Lizard. The man in the Mercedes gets another 2nd place here, but here comes Commander Jim trying to crack out Highlander. But it's not going to help him with the time penalty, but Highlander gets 3rd.
Just.
And there's Filth in the background. How is Jim going to get pumped by Filth? No, he doesn't. Jay Starfier.
Time penalties galore down the back.
That's it, here comes Jay Starfier. In 6th, but he has a big enough gap over Ski. Here comes Ski
in the background.
And there's Link, the final car on the track.
And that is race 5.
Done and dusted.
So we have Metal Drive 05 taking the win. With a massive 16 seconds to 2nd place of Woody Lizard, followed by Highlander, which was a great drive from Highlander after getting back in that incident on lap 1 where it had him at the back of the grid. Coming 4th was Commander Jim, followed by Filth, Justafia, Ski and Lincoln, bringing out the rear.
And who had the fastest lap? Let's see if the lap
fastest lap is a 125.7 by the looks of that.
By Metal.
By Metal. So Metal Drive had the fastest lap.
Yep, podium is correct. So Metal Drive takes the win over Woody Lizard, and Highlander gets back to 3rd with Metal Drive getting the
bonus point.
Oh, I forgot to get the results. That's right. So that is race 5. We'll be back shortly for the final race of tonight of the BTC series.